Testimony of faith, meaning and requirements. The testimony that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah. The great importance of La ilaha illallah. The testimony of faith is of paramount importance in Islam. It is the first duty of a Muslim. Therefore, whoever intends to accept Islam must make such a declaration of faith and believe in it. Whoever says it, sincerely believing in it and seeking thereby Allah's good pleasure, will be saved from hellfire. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Allah has forbidden the hellfire anyone who says, there is no one worthy of worship except Allah, seeking thereby Allah's good pleasure. Whoever dies while believing in it will be admitted into paradise. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, whoever dies knowing full well that there is no God but Allah will enter paradise. Therefore, knowledge of its meaning and dictates is unquestionably the greatest and most important duty of a Muslim. The meaning of La ilaha illallah. This means no one is worthy of worship except Allah. In fact, this statement negates the existence of any other deity besides Allah Almighty, and confirms that Allah is the only true God worthy of being worshipped. The Arabic word ilah, God, refers to any being whom human hearts completely submit, and thus glorify, invoke, fear, and ask for assistance. Therefore, whoever submits to something with humility and loves it or seeks its assistance has in fact taken it as a god, besides or instead of Allah. All such deities are indeed false except for one God, Allah, the true Lord and Creator. Allah Almighty alone deserves to be worshipped. It is He whom alone human hearts must worship with utmost love, glorification, humility, and fear. And He alone should be relied upon and invoked. No one should be called upon, sought for help, or relied upon except Him. Prayers and sacrifices must be offered to Him alone, and He ought to be worshipped in all sincerity. As the Quran states,
وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ حُنَفَاءَ.
Those who sincerely worship Allah, follow the dictates of the testimony of faith, will definitely lead a happy life. For it is only by worshiping Allah alone that hearts find peace and real satisfaction. As the Quran states,
من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة.
The two main parts of La ilaha illallah. 1. The first part, La ilaha, there is no God, negates the existence of any other deity besides Allah Almighty, rejects association of partners with Allah in worship, shirk, and requires disbelief in any being or thing that is worshipped besides Allah, be it human being, an animal, an idol, a star, or anything else. 2. The second part, illallah, except Allah, confirms that Allah is the only true God worthy of being worshipped, and thus all acts of worship, such as the prayer, invocation, and trust, must be directed to Him alone. All acts of worship must be directed to Allah alone. Whoever directs any act of worship to other than Allah is, strictly speaking, guilty of associating others with Allah in worship. The Quran states,
وَمَنْ يَدْعُ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَٰهًا آخَرَ لَا بُرْهَانَ لَهُ بِهِ فَإِنَّمَا حِسَابُهُ عِندَ رَبِّهِ إِنَّهُ لَا يُفْلِحُ الْكَافِرُونَ.
The meaning of La ilaha illallah, along with its two main parts, is mentioned in the following verse.
فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها.
The words, whoever rejects false gods, provides the meaning of the first part of the testimony of faith, namely, La ilaha, while the words, and believes in Allah, provides the meaning of its second part, namely, illallah.